Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Tuesday, August 18th, 2020. I am Fredicia Liburd. Promoters and entertainers in the Federation are being invited to a meeting with the COVID-19 task force on Thursday, August 20th, 2020, as St. Kitts and Nevis moves towards returning some of the civil liberties which were restricted as a result of the impact of COVID-19.
Persons who usually arrange or promote activities, the COVID-19 task force is looking forward to entertaining some discussions with this group of persons on Thursday at 2 p.m. So persons who consider themselves promoters or entertainers, you are asked to come to the EOC on Long Point Road for the 2 p.m. meeting, where we will have discussions with the COVID-19 task force, both the Nevis task force and the federal task force, along with your counterparts on the island of St. Kitts. The aim of this meeting is to develop guidelines for the next SRNO when we continue to give back some of the civil liberties that were restricted as a result of the impact of COVID-19.
Co-chair of the COVID-19 task force, Brian Dyer, speaking at the Nevis Emergency Operations Center briefing for August 17th, 2020. The Department of Education is set to receive 2 new school buses. Premier and Minister of Education, the Honorable Mark Brantley, made this announcement during the August 13th Town Hall meeting held at the St. Paul's Anglican Church Hall.
And we have partnered with an entity called Winsong Foundation, and they have committed 2 brand new school buses for our children. We hope that we'll be able to access those very shortly.
The Education Minister further explained that because of the COVID-19 safety protocols, additional buses are needed.
We had a briefing from Minister Liburd and his team, and the Permanent Secretary, Mr. Barrett, in the Ministry of Education said that because now of the social distancing that is required, physical distancing on the buses, that we might need more buses. And so I said, well, let us see what we can do. And I told him last night, Minister Liburd, I didn't say this to you, forgive me, but I told him last night, see if you can prepare quickly a new submission to them. And instead of 2 buses now, which have already agreed to give us, ask them if we can get 4.
Job opportunities will also be available for eligible persons.
We will be getting bus attendants now. We will need full-time cleaners at our schools now. So there will be some opportunities that will be provided there for those people as well who might be interested.
Minister of Education, the Honorable Mark Brantley. Meantime, the Nevis Island Administration will be hosting its final in a series of town hall meetings dubbed Conversations with the People on Thursday, August 20th at the Charles L. Walters Community Center in Hanleys Road.
And so we want to continue to disseminate information to the public. Even though we are going through some unprecedented times with the pandemic, there's still a lot happening. And we want to continue to keep the public of Nevis informed. And of course, we want to continue to go out and meet with the people. We want not just to be in our offices, but we want to go out there in the public as well. There are times when persons from the public want to see us, want to interact with us. They may not be able to make it to our offices, and we believe that going into the community is a fantastic opportunity for us to mix and mingle and communicate with members of the general public. And of course, it is important for you, the members of the public, to come out and show your support as well. We want to hear from you. We want to know how you feel about us in government, what we can do better, what you think we are not doing at the best of our ability.
Senior Minister in the Nevis Island Administration, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, is encouraging the public to attend.
I'm encouraging members of the general public to come out in your numbers for this, the final in this series this coming Thursday, the 20th of August at the Charles Walters Community Center in Hanleys Road, and not just to come, but to come with your questions, come with your suggestions, come with your ideas. This is all about hearing from you. We have been told by members of the public that our presentations over the past few weeks have been a bit lengthy, and so we are endeavoring now to cut our presentations shorter and to give more time for you in the members of the public to interact with us.
The town hall meeting begins at 7:30 p.m. at the Charles L. Walters Community Center in Hanleys Road. It will be broadcast live from 7:30 p.m. on Nevis Television, NTV Channel 99, NevisTVOnline.com, NTV Go Up, Nevis Television Facebook page, and Nevis Newscast YouTube channel. Still to come.
And so we're encouraging parents to stop by the Department of Education so that they can get the application form and we can go forward.
The details right after this break.
Hi, I'm King Hollywood, the reigning Calypso King of Nevis. I have a message for you. Be safe, protect yourself and others. Cover your cough and sneeze, and remember, catch it, bin it, and clean it.
Stay updated by following the Health Promotion Unit on Facebook and Instagram, or contact us at 469-8010.
Welcome back. The police are currently investigating an incident in which 4 motor vessels belonging to Vincent Perkins of Newcastle were damaged by fire. Sometime after 1 a.m. on Monday, August 17th, Perkins reported that 3 of his boats were on fire. The vessels were parked on a lot of land near his home. The St. Kitts and Nevis Fire and Rescue Services were called to the scene, and the firefighters quickly extinguished the fire. The police later received another report that Perkins' vessel, which was on the shore at Wally Beach, was also on fire. However, port personnel at the pier were able to put the fire out. Members of the forensic department visited the scene and collected items of evidential value. The police are making an appeal to anyone who might have any information in relation to this incident to call the Newcastle Police Station at 469-9326 or 664-7667 or their nearest police station. Investigations into the matter are ongoing. As the reopening of school draws closer and in light of the coronavirus pandemic, as well as the protocols that have to be followed, the Ministry and the Department of Education is hosting a week-long training and information seminar for the principals and supervisors of all the schools on the island.
We have the school leaders, the principals, deputy principals here with us, and we will be going through the COVID-19 protocols, the health protocols, physical distancing protocols, and other expectations as it relates to keeping our children and, of course, our staff members safe. Tomorrow, we will meet with the Nevis Teachers Union so that we can also discuss those protocols with them. We want to ensure the health and safety of all of our staff members as best we could. We know that this is a very difficult situation. It is something that is very new, and we will continue to try our best to serve all of our stakeholders to the best of our ability.
Principal Education Officer in the Department of Education, Zanella Claxton, also noted that beginning on Monday, August 24th, teachers will also be educated on the various protocols in place and the new curriculum for the upcoming school year. Finally, Claxton spoke to parents of children who access the school bus to travel to school.
We also want to encourage parents who have students who generally use the services of the school buses. We have opened an application process to register those students who are interested in or would like to use the school bus services. This would help us to know who is desirous of taking the school bus. It will also assist us in being able to properly stagger and place the correct number of students on the school buses. And so we're encouraging parents to stop by the Department of Education so that they can get the application form and we can go forward, ensuring that our students are safe on our buses as well.
Principal Education Officer in the Department of Education, Zanella Claxton. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Freddie Liebert. Thank you for viewing.